have a bandoneon on my hands for some strange reason. But I wanted to show you just one very little thing. And when we talk about direction or prediction. And this comes from the first time I played with an orchestra, and I played with an orchestra that was very difficult to predict if you didn't know this style. So that was the orchestra of Pugliese, and my first concert was just rehearsing 2 pieces and having coffee with him, and then to the theater. So the first piece that we played always over and over was called Arrabal, and that was starting the concert with that piece and ending with La Jumba. So the first piece in the music was this. So how many of you can predict what's going to happen there? So you can do that. Pa, 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 da, da. But when the orchestra started to play, it sounded like this. So it's completely different than what is written, but it had a lot of direction. So once you know the style, that way of playing things happened over and over and over in many different pieces, which is called arrebatado or rubato. And you have things like, what can it be? I don't remember now. But, I call it the bouncing ball, right? So you send the ball falls, and then goes bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. So if anybody can think about the cartoon, when something goes down and rolls, and that has direction, that's physics, that's something that they will fall into there. And my point with all of that is, you don't need to try to walk. You need to walk. You don't need to try to play music. You need to play music. You don't need to try to say something. You need to learn how to say something and say it. So while you are practicing, while you're taking lessons, or while you're at home, explore all those possibilities so you have many different tools. Explore different styles. Explore different instruments. This is an exercise that I gave to somebody that changed the world for that person, or for a few people that were taking a class. When you hear the heartbeat of the orchestra, we lost a heart.
The other half of the heart's still here.
So, when you hear the heartbeat, follow the heartbeat from the beginning of the piece to the end, without following anything else. The second thing that you do, follow the melody from the beginning to the end. The melody, not only one instrument has it, so follow where the melody is going to, what instruments is going. Then try to find some deeper level, which is a counter melody. Find where the counter melody is happening, which is not the important melody, but it's the other one that is in between. And somebody said that you have to develop a musical ear, and that's how you develop a musical ear. And that is something that you have to exercise by yourself, not when you're in the dance floor and try to figure it out. So you develop your ear, you develop your steps, and when you're in the dance floor, dance. And if you're a musician, when you're playing for dancers, play music. Don't try to play, don't try to be live, don't try. Just keep direction, feel it in your body. This music has something that probably all the music has the same thing, but I told you I was born listening to tango. It's very physical. Everything happens with your body. It falls naturally into places. So after you study everything, you master your step, just let your body dictate what it's doing. Be respectful to the other people. If you're a musician, be respectful to the dancers and don't play bars 7/8 music. Yes. So we are going to wrap up. So tell me.
A question for you.
Yes.
When you did concerts, you have experience that you have a plan, you predict, you practice,
you took all the notes perfectly, but you don't feel it. Other times, you do the same, plan, rehearse, practice, you do all the notes perfectly, but you felt it. It was the magic. What is the element that we need, or you didn't have it, or have it when it was perfect, when it was imperfect?
So for a musician, when you go on stage and you miss some notes, you beat yourself in the head. And you are very, very upset that, you know, oh my God, I played terrible. And then you come out to the green room or to where the lobby of the theater, and people come in, that was amazing! That was incredible! The next day, when you played all the notes and you said, wow, I played great. It was perfect. You know, those exercises that I was practicing, it made the whole difference. Then you come out of oh, was very nice, thank you. And that's it, and you don't sell any CDs. People perceive what you are delivering here in your emotions, and we talked about emotions and your energy, your emotions. That's what people perceive. And that's what is hard for us as musicians to understand, because we want to be perfect. No, we don't practice enough, but we want to be perfect. So, but what people perceive, and what other people in the band will perceive, is that which comes naturally from you. Of course, after you master language of different styles or your style, and after you try to master all the notes. But that's it. So it's a natural way of doing things.